Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are diving back into Frostpunk. And so we are looking at the second scenario today. This one's called The Arks, so this is the first one of the playthrough for this. The Arks, as the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the Seedling Arks safe? So this looks like the map we're going to have here, so that looks interesting. So let's just dive on in. Having more than one workshop significantly boosts your research rate. It does indeed. Good numbers, about 4 of them realistically. When you promise something and then fail to deliver, people will lose hope. Okay, Seedling Arks. We've been chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure. The seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in Seedling Arks to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. The only way to do this is with automatons. Oh, alright, we've given us our strategy from the beginning then. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. Okay, let's get to work. Ooh. Okay, so we've got lots of frozen trees on the ground. So I'm guessing that's trying to push us towards sawmills. Alright, okay, good. Factory plans. We've reached a generator site and the seedlings are safely stored on the Seedling Arks. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself, no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Oh, crikey. Right, so let's have a look what we got. So we've got the Seedling Arks. Contain seeds and seedlings around the globe that will help us rebuild the world in the future. Keep the building at least chilly, or the seeds inside will start to freeze beyond recovery. Oh dear. And so we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 of them. Okay. That's cool. We've got how many people? 46. Oh, we've got engineers and an automaton. Oh, that's nice. We've got an automaton already. Bonza. Make use of that. And we've got 40 wood, 35 steel, 3 steam cores, some raw food, and we've got 3 days until the temperature drops 1 level. Currently they are livable, so they can drop at least 1 level to chilly and they're still okay. And we've got the generator that's got no coal at the minute. So what have we got over here? So we've got wood, coal, more wood, some more coal, wood, steel, lovely. And we've got more coal. And we've got coal deposits over here, so we've got somewhere to build a coal mine. And yeah, we've got lots of frozen trees on the ground here. Looking at this place just so I get an idea. So we've got somewhere for steel works, which is nice. And what else have we got here? Coolio. Alright, so we've got quite an overhang here as well. That looks really cool. They've got like a metal structure to protect the overhang that they have here. That looks really cool. I like that. That's a nice bit of engineering. Anyway, right, so what can we do? We need to realistically build some gathering posts. So 15 wood and 5 steel. We've got enough then for 2 of those, realistically. But again, we've also got to worry about how much wood we're going to use up. How close can I get this to here? I can pop that there, that'll be alright. And then I can run 1 bit of wood. Gets that in place. Let me throw the automaton on that for now. What do you use? Steel wreckage. We might need some steel, so if we get some steel going here. On that line. Got 9 wood left over. Boom, done. Right, what have I unlocked at the moment technology wise? Nothing other than resource depots. So we're going to need 15 wood and 5 steel. May as well also do our emergency shift so we can get a 24-hour going.
Hear me, hear me. New law city.
A new law, indeed. Right, so if we can get this built... Oh, hello, what's this? Right, preserve the seedlings. All seedlings of many tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. Temperature of seedling arks falls below chilly for too long. Its precious contents will be irreversibly damaged. Well, we saw that already, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's get cracking. So we've got 45 people who are currently homeless. I hope the shifts are only used for real emergencies. Yeah, well, the real emergency will be trying to keep everybody alive. Hopefully getting the automaton on there will start immediately getting us some wood in. There he goes. Who have we got? The Mark III Scott. Great Scott! Okay. Good. So we're going to need to build ourselves a workshop, which will be 15 wood and 5 steel. Got some space here we could possibly... here or here. We do stuff. Then we get another gathering post up this end to be able to work on this wood pile. Then we're going to have another 5 engineers over here on these 2 steel piles. I'm also going to need to look at how we're going to manage food as well. We've got a day or so we can probably get away without worrying about a cookhouse at the minute, but we can at least get as much done as possible. So we're going to need 10 people in each gathering post. There, and we're going to emergency shift you. I know you're going to be pissy at me, but tough. We need it. And we should have enough for a workshop. So let me throw you over here. And we could get you going. At least we're starting to make some coal now. Our automaton's going to be working away at this one for a day or so, which will be cool. Then we can get our beacon done. What have we got? We've only got a cookhouse at the moment, so we're not going to be using healing huts or hunters' huts or anything, so that's fine. And let's take out and leave the tent for 24 hours. Yeah, we've got 24 hours. We can get onto hut, get all the tents out by here. We shouldn't be too bad once we've got the generator on. But I do need a medical post. 25 wood, nearly there for that. So, alright, let's hit speed 2. Let's get some stuff coming together in the afternoon. Right, at least we've got enough now we can get the medical post in. That'll take 5 engineers away from us, but it will at least allow us to crack on with what we're doing. Because we're going to need the medical post because it's going to be... We're probably not going to have the generator on tonight. And let's throw ourselves some workers in there and let us get the beacon done. We need that quick. Quick, smart, because we want the factory to build more automatons. More automatons means more workforce. At the moment, we've got quite a restricted workforce, and that's going to be really difficult to keep up with everything if we're not careful. Especially when it comes to everything.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Yeah, no roof overhead. I'll provide some shelter. So that gives us 2 days to provide for 22 people, and that'll get us some more hope. That's fine. So that'll need to be 3 tents done for 22 people. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. And we've got our automaton getting some more wood in, so 35, 36. Oh, you're complaining the generator's off? Of course, we'll put the generator on for tonight. Right, there you go. So between that and the medical post, we should be alright on people getting too ill tonight. What we can start to do as well is to start throwing some tents down now that we've got the request for people to have new homes. And as well, the automaton can refuel. That's the other good reason for the generator being on. The generator needs to refuel itself, but at the moment with the generator we are making more than we are losing, or than we're currently using. So we're all right for now with that. So that's good. We can also, as well, once that wood pile's gone, we can then get our gathering post over here, which I'm going to need a bit more wood for. Then we can get another gathering post over here to get the coal, and then we can probably get another gathering post over here to pick these two coal up. So we're doing all right for coal for now, and this steel won't take long. This will be cleared within a day or so. So that's good. At least that covers all of that lot. And our discontent's going down as homes are being built. Everyone's a happy camper. So we've got 25, so there we go. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly what we needed. And hope's risen. We've fulfilled a promise, and so we've currently got some discontent of lack of shelter and an emergency shift. So as soon as those two are built, the discontent about lack of shelter is going to go away, and we can work on the rest of it. Right, so because these are where they are, this one is certainly outside of any generator range if we increase the range to maximum. So we don't want to have that. Oh, first sick person. We knew we'd get someone at least. And so what I'd probably suggest we're going to do is probably stick some steam cores out there. Right, we'll go grab the extended shift because I like the extended shift. Blooming useful when we've got a lot to do. Right, it's got 22. How are we doing? What can we do on food? We're gonna get our cookhouse. Oh, we haven't even researched the hothouse yet. Oh, blast! All right, well we'll get that finished. We need another workshop in a minute. Let's get you done over there. So hopefully those two will be in the path of a steam hub if I put it there. Not steam core. Steam cores are these things. Steam hubs are the little heating elements that we want to use. So we're going to get those. Right, okay, let's speed time up a bit. At the moment we're just dragging our feet. Right, there we go. Still got a good amount of coal, still got some wood. So we're doing alright for all that, that's nice. We're getting enough wood in that we can cover the next set of work, but we might as well, while we're here, start considering how we're going to have our next set of buildings. Right, that'll do for that one. That's going to stay very close there, so it won't take on extra wood. The road, and you can go. Pain. You'll have to do there. You're covering those, and for the two coal piles that are down here, haven't quite got enough wood. Alright, that's fine. Let it crack on with what it's doing. And I'll get the cookhouse done when the next Book of Laws allows me to do that, because then I can get the sawdust and that'll piss people off, but at least we'll be able to get our stuff done. So I wonder what's going to be out there on Frostland when it comes to what else we've got. Right, good. Bacon's researched. So what next we got? So you've got faster gathering, sawmills, steelworks. I need to do drawing boards to unlock hothouses, but that's okay. We've got a day or two on that. Let us do. Let's get faster gathering done. That way everything is pulled out the ground quicker. We can then look at dealing with hothouses. We're not going to be allowed any hunters' huts because they require normal workers, and we don't have normal workers, we've only got engineers. You two are built, ready, and you are going to be built and ready to go for that one. There, lovely. So we're ready in advance for when we finish with the rest of the gathering posts. Okay, good. So you're nearly done on the wood in there. You're practically done with that. And then I can get like the automaton over here doing that 240 wood. Done. Foster gathering's done. Perfecto. Right, what do we really need? So, how many days have we got till it gets cold? 2 more days. It's going down 1 level, then it's going down another level. Okay. Let us get our heaters done, because we're going to need the heaters done first. So that allows targeted heating rather than just the steam hubs on 24/7. But we also need to go and build our beacon. Right, where can I put you? Can I squeeze you around the back there? Yeah, I can. Right, let's throw that together.
Night is coming.
Once we get the bacon done, we can then hopefully have ourselves some engineers that we can get out on the Frostland. Go and find what the heck's going on. So, at the end of day 2, we'll have got our bacon up and running. Oh, introduce a new law. Lovely soup. Don't care how much you hate it.
Law. A new law has passed.
It's needed for now. Where can I put you? I can put you there. Or I can put you there. Or I put you there. Let's put you... I don't know how many more people I'm going to be getting in on this one, so... You seem to be taking the least amount of space there, so... Let's pop you over there. Out of the way. Discontent up a bit because people don't like the idea of soup, but, well, tough monkeys. Ah, the bacon's built. Lovely, lovely. Right, let us go and get ourselves some engineers. So we need the 40 wood. We've got our 5 engineers. Good. What's this? Storm on the horizon. Captain, with a beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. Fucking hell, that's early. Still some distance away, but we better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to heat the Arks before it hits. Oh crap! When is that happening? Is this what this slowing down of or dropping in the temperature is all about? Because that is going to suck. Right, automatons on. Let's get that over there and get some more wood in. You can be on a later shift, you can all be on later shifts. And same with you again. Won't matter if I put an automaton on it, but if I end up putting a human on it, then at least it's something. Right, 2 of you can go in there and you can have an extended shift as well. Don't care about that, discontent's still relatively low. And I can go and get the fighting arena done as well, which will bring down discontent further, so not too much of a worry. So we've got 2 heat temperatures dropping over the next 2 days, and then it goes back up 1 level, so that'll be fine. With a heater on, the Seedling Arks will be okay, as long as I've got the coal coming in. That's going to be the real bitch of it all at the minute. So anyway, right, let's go and get ourselves a scout group out, and let's go find our abandoned supplies. Hopefully that'll be our factory plans, so we're going to need those. And the next research is going to have to be probably steam hubs or steelworks, because we're going to be running low on steel, because we've got 44 steel left. Alright, work time. Let's get going. Right, heaters have been researched. What are we going to get next? 44 wood. We've got sawmill, steelworks. Let's get steelworks done. So we need that quickly, because we're almost out. We've got lots of food in. We've only got 46 people, so we've got plenty of food for a couple of days. Going soup straight away is going to piss them off, but it's going to still make them last longer. You know, they're going to have the ability to survive another day or so. And I really do need to get a new chair. This one's creaking like buggery. Well, it is about probably 7 years old, this chair. I might well get a sawmill going as well. Or I might jump straight to wall drills. We'll see what happens. Right, steelworks is done. We've got enough to get drawing boards, so let's get drawing boards done so that we can start working our way towards getting the hothouses done. And that's our next book of laws, so let's get a fighting arena in, because that will also help to battle some of our discontent.
New law in the city.
New laws for one and all. Right, you can go there and you'll get 40 people out of the 45, 46, well 45 because one of them's an automaton. So that'll do. Right, steel wreckage is depleted. Lovely. Right, you can be dismantled. And you're doing drawing boards. Good, so we can get our resources. Steelwork. Oh, we've got enough for 2 of them. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get our steelworks put in place. Right, let's pull that down there. Will do for now. That'll work out really nicely. So you're destroying that one. Automaton's on there, so you can go and grab the coal up here. And we've got the weather change coming in. We're going to need that extra coal. Because we're using a lot more than we're using less than we're getting in. Good, so we've got steam cores and steel. Lovely, we'll take all those. Oh, broken automaton. Oh yeah. If I get another automaton in, that'll make life so much easier. Anyway, right, that's building our fighting arena. We're dismantling that one. And we are doing alright on our technology tree. Good, hope rises, fighting arena's been done. Look at that, discontent immediately dropped off. Yeah, some bad food and people are hungry. Well, we've got 213 food, so greedy buggers should be alright for a couple of days. And we've got 132 wood left in there. So we're covering alright on the wood, and we're going to be starting to get our steelworks done. Once the steelworks is done, we can probably, if we get that second automaton, then that hopefully is going to be alright. Why are you lot hungry, you muppets? There's the cookhouse is there, and you got a ton of food to eat. Stop being idiots. Go and eat. I wonder if they're sitting there doing something. I think it seems to sit there and claims that they're hungry whilst they're still in the middle of their shift. And then once they finish their shift, they actually go and eat. But still annoying. I do like how the automatons interact with the generator. It just does look so cool. Some lovely attention to detail that I like in this game. Probably said that in the last playthrough of the A New Home scenario, but certainly worth repeating. Cool, so that's up there, and that's all ready. How are we getting on? They're nearly at the next place. Got 3 hours until they're there, so let's run through time a bit.
Brace yourselves. Fold is coming.
Right. Drawing boards is done. Now we are dropping. Let's wait for it to drop to minus 30. Okay, good. Let's check our temperature. We won't bother doing that with the temperature map here. Right, so you're chilly and chilly. Though we don't want those to be anything other than chilly for too long. So chilly is okay. Keep the buildings at least chilly. So we don't have to worry too much about this for the next at least day and a bit, so a couple of days anyway. and then it will drop down one more level. So that's when we're going to need to put the heaters on. So we're going to need to make sure we've got plenty of coal ready for the extra usage of the heaters. And we've got wall drill. Let us, while we're there, we've got plenty of steel for now. Let's get that unlocked for now. Because at least that way I'm in a position where I can start to get stuff done.
The work shift starts.
Right, you're not on extended. You're on extended. Good. You're nearly there. 30 minutes. Coal pile depleted. Right. Is that down? Right, what do we go over here? An automaton. Send it to the city. Hell bloody yes, mate. What are you? Lost Dreadnought. Right, that's our factory plans, hopefully. Right, let's get you on the way. Right, let me see. We're going to need 40 and 5 engineers. Right, so you are... There we go. Let's keep 7 in there, and let's get you... Oh, it's building support can't support another expedition. Current limit 1. Oh, alright then. Damn it. Okay, well at least we've got 1 out running. You are working on this. How much we've got left in there? 82, that's fine. And we've got 1 day, 10 hours until that automaton comes in, which we can probably get straight in on the steelworks. I will need to also do the hothouse as well within the next 24 hours or so, because we've got 186 food left, and that will only last another 2 or 3 days. It says 5, but I've got to wait, got to put the hothouse in, wait for the food to grow, and then it's got to be harvested and sent to the cookhouse to then be processed into food. So, you know, call it 3 days. Give me a couple of days then for the rest of it to all be done. I just don't want to end up with everyone being hungry hippos, because then that just won't work very well. Right, wall drill done. What else do I need? More scouts. Let's get that done while we're here. And we can look at where our wall drill can go. Where can we put our wall drills? Got to be a place for a wall drill. We wouldn't be... Ah, there's one. That's a horrible location for it. Alright then. Well, let us quickly pop ourselves there. That'll do. That's where an automaton can go afterwards. Oops. Do that. At some point, once we're going to be getting more of... Alright, mouse wheel playing up. We're going to be getting more automatons in as we go anyway. Yes, we've used the steam core. We know we've done it. Done the game before. If you haven't seen it before, then watch the other playthrough. You'll see what's going on there. Right, wood crates have been done. That's that gathering post ready to be binned. You lot can come in down here and get us started on that one. We're going to need to get our coal mining done soon, because we've only got 277 left in there, and we've got about 1,000 coal in there. So that's going to be a couple more days until that coal's all, you know, probably 2 or 3 days for that coal's all finished. So we'll get ready to deal with that. But again, with the lack of any other staff in here, we're not having to micromanage too much. But I want to make sure we've got plenty of coal, because we're not going to be having, I don't think we'll be having the coal deliveries that we had in the last place. Oh, there we go. Seedling Arks might freeze. Captain, in a few days temperature will drop. Our Seedling Arks will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters or steam hubs. Way ahead of you, sir. So we've got 24 hours left, so we need to make sure we've got about as much coal as possible, so that we're covering everything and everybody, so that we're in a better position for dealing with all that. Right, good. More scouts research. We'll get them out and doing stuff. We'll get our coal mine researched as well. And then we can get our steam hubs done. And we'll get one on each place. Oh, I haven't done my hothouse. Oh, you flipping idiot. Oh, I'll do that after the coal mine. Prioritising the bits that's going to keep everything warm. I've still got enough time. It still says 5 days, so that'll be done within the next day. Coal, steam cores, wood, steel, and the technology. Whee! Let's take those resources and go back to the city. We've got an automaton coming in the next little while, so we're good there. And we are also as well. I think we've got now the extra scouts, so we'll get you lot done and we'll go to the industrial ruins. Right, let's get more happening out on the Frostland, because that might find us some extra resources while we're out there. We're at day 5, which is good. We've got the wall drill ready to go. Okay, what we got next? Public house, cemetery, radical treatment. Public house, but we need to put people in there for that. So that is I think I'm gonna leave that for now. I don't think I've got any other laws I'm desperate to do. I'm not gonna do laws just for the sake of laws if I can help it. I remember at the last one it started trying to judge me on whether I've been a good boy or not. So right, let's get rid of that, and then I can stick an automaton in there for now. Oh, we've got another temperature drop a few days ahead, so we're going to get one drop for 24 hours, and it comes up again, and then it's going to drop again 2 days later. Okay, alright, no worries. Well, at least we know what's happening. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Well, we already know that. It's to protect the Seedling Arks. Didn't you read the blurb at the beginning? We've got 15 hours till our automaton's in, and he can go in our wall drill, just to keep us ticking over on wood. And then we're going to start building towards our coal mines. Then hopefully I'll get the have the factory plans back in the next 9 hours, and then we can start looking at building out factories. How much coal we got left here? 42, so that'll be nearly done, so that'll free us up another 5 engineers. We can get those back up to 10, and then we can start getting our coal mines up and running, and we'll have one of our automatons on the steelworks. Oh, coal pile completed. Done. Let's get rid of you, and then let's get you back up to full strength. Thank you very much. Coal mining researched. What else we got that we need to do? Food and health, hot house, as I said, hot houses were needed. So let's get that done. We're getting our food in. Okay, good. So, coal mine, how many have we got? Oh, we've got space for 2. Nice. And each one requires a steam core. That can go there, and that can go there. Let's cover you fully, because I'll be putting a steam hub over there at some point. That's good, so that's gone, that's cleared. We may well be able to get another workshop or 2. Oh, look at that, 630 coal, lovely. So we're doing alright there. So we know this is going to drop another level at an unreasonable hour in the morning, so about 4 or 5 in the morning. Let's get to a point. Oh, look at that. So that's 50 coal, 100 wood, 4 steam cores, 130 steel, and factory plans. Look at that. That's perfect. Right, you can go to the icefall mine. Oh, look at that. Hot houses are done. Let's get... Well, we've got some extra stuff in. Do you want the generator power upgrade? Let's get the steam hub done. At least I know that's done, and then I can get myself a hothouse in place. Right, let's get the hothouse done. Right, the scouts have reached there. Coal and steel. Lovely. We discover the bounty of resources as we dig through the snow. Sadly, that's not all we find. An avalanche killed everyone who worked here. Their corpses have been frozen solid. The relatively light clothes and the insignia of Her Majesty's Prospector Corps suggest they were explorers sent north to look for suitable places for generators during the onset of the Great Winter. Maybe it's for the best they weren't there to witness the fall of the Empire. Nice. Alright, well, the only other place you can go is this way. Alright, let's take the path you already know, even though you weren't on that expedition, but I suppose you've been given nicely detailed maps. Right, hour and 40 minutes till matey boy's coming in. And what do I need to build my factory? 30 wood, 15 steel, and a steam core. Alright, let's pop you there. Another automaton is ready. Yay! Good. Right, let's go dump you in our wall drill for now. Thank you very much. We've got to remember we're going to get our cold temperature dropped shortly, so we need to get our heaters on. These have all got heaters ready to raise temperature by 1. So we're all good for that, and we've got enough coal ready to go. That's good. Got our automatons are doing their work nicely, and we shall dump 7 people into there because that's all we've got to spare at the minute. And I do want the teams out there working hard, but you've still got 600 coal, so we're all right, and we're about to hit the limit on coal anyway, so we're good for that. Right, perfect. Get you on an extended, and we'll have 2 autonomous. So one of you in the coal, in one coal mine, second one in the other coal mine, and then probably a third one will be in one of the hothouses. But we'll get that when we get a little bit more time. Give us some time to fill up on some wood and some steel, so we got the resources. Okay, right, coal's starting to drop, so let's get the heaters on, because these are going to be in a bad place if we don't. Yep, and yep. Okay, good. So this is seedlings are in danger. There we go. Right, good. They're all back in a chilly state, so they're all okay. Make sure they're all on. They are all on. They are all chilly. Hothouse is cold, so we need that on, and that needs to be on as well. They're going to be cold otherwise. The workshops are chilly. They can stay where they are. The factory's chilly, and we also need our cookhouse. Needs a heater on as well. Right. How are we doing? Oh, just in place. So we're doing all right. We're just on the right side of that. That's 2.1 an hour. We've still got 126, so we can afford to take a couple of you out for a short time. We're going to stick you in there. Right, good. Steam hubs have been researched. Well, we've still got the time. Let's get the drafting machines done. And you're at least going to start building my next couple of automatons. I hope I'm not about to bugger myself with not enough steam cores, but we shall see how we get on. Right, you're there. You can go to the frozen pond. Good. Right, so you are ready for somebody to come in there. I'll stick you on there anyway. With the automatons, you don't need to worry about having heaters on. What's up with you lot? Fundamental research. Day off to study. Yeah, fine. Okay. 1.5 an hour. Ugh. Well, at least we're slowly trickling some food in. We've only got 45 actual members of staff, so, you know, we're trickling in a little bit. They're on extended shifts anyway, so. We've got about 14 hours of people doing stuff. Right. Lighter scout sleds will move people quicker. Gathering post installation, not really worried, but let's get the hothouse installation. We're only dealing with like 1 level temperature drop at the moment, so we've got a little bit of time to play about with getting some of the other stuff done. But if we can get the insulation in the hothouse, we don't have to have it eating up our coal that's about to get really bad once this lot all runs out of the coal it's found. Oh, what do you got? You got me coal and steel. Lovely. 200 coal, 97 steel. Lovely, lovely. Right, you can go there, and then you can go over to the windswept snowfield. At least we'll know where we're getting to at that point. And you are nearly done with our automaton. Lovely, lovely. I'm gonna pull off the, I'm gonna pull back from the second automaton because if he's doing that fundamental research, that guy will want a steam core, at which point that's going to be quite useful because that'll be like 5. If he doesn't have a steam core, it's 5%. I think if he does have a steam core, it's another 10% efficiency. So good. Bad food, cold at home. Well, you're chilly. It's not that cold. Put a blanket on. Stop being a whiner. Let's run this through there. And temperature will go back up to 30 again. Oh, you've found somewhere. You're going to the windswept snowfield. You go. And you've arrived at the frozen pond. A distinct spot of the Frostland we can use as a waypoint for further exploration. And we found a mountainside cave. Ooh, wonder if we'll find some people in there. If we can get some more people in, that means we'll be better off. Autonomous city. The automatons are performing admirably. Now we have to make enough of them to automate all the critical operations in the city before the storm hits. The only way to ensure that the Seedling Arks will be supported during the storm. Hope rises. Right, so we need at least 2 automatons in the coal industry and 1 automaton in the raw food industry. We've got 20 days. Oh, when it started talking about the storm on the horizon, I thought it was coming in a few days. Oh, we've got 20 days. Oh, that's alright then. Cool. So, we've got to be... got to work on what we've got to work on. Right, you lot can come out of there for now. Oh, temperature's going up. Let's turn these off. That, and that all can go off, and you can go off, and gathering patch, you can go off. Good. Right then. That's sweet. Everything's going to crack on with itself as it's going. We're hitting the limit of our coal in a minute, so we're all right with that. Is our engineer ready to go back in there? Yes, he is. And we can put somebody in there. Okay, have any of these got steam cores? Not yet. I'm concerned I might end up overextending without any steam cores. But at least for the moment, we're doing alright. Hothouse insulation is done. Let's get our bunk houses done. That'll give us a little bit more insulation in there. Let's do our coal mining optimization. Let's do the coal mining optimization for the moment, just so we're covering. Search for steam cores. Sir, we've run out of steam cores. We know there are some industrial ruins to the north and south. We need to find more steam cores there. Well, we might find some more steam cores there. Great, okay. We found a couple of places to go look. Oh, they're all the way over here. Yeah, that's bloody useful, isn't it? Could have shown me that when my guys were over this way, but alright. Well, that's fine. They can filter back round that way. And we're hitting our limit on storage for our coal. Alright, not a big drama for now. We've got a couple of days until the temperature drops again, then it goes back up again, then it drops again. So we're doing alright. We don't need to worry about having these on for the moment. But while I've got... Oh, what are you whining about now? Test subject needed. Alright, give them an automaton. Whichever one it is. Where's that gone from? I've reached the South Pass or Misty Valley. I'm going to send our scouts to both of the bloody things. I want the steam cores. Oh, what have you found there? Raw food and wood. Lovely. Resources to be taken. Thank you very much. You can go to the ice for... You can go back to the broken automaton, then you can hit the Misty Valley, and you can cut back across and go to the South Pass afterwards. Good, because it doesn't look like there was anything else that it could go on from that way. So, sweet on that. Alright, well so far we're looking very good. Oh, he's nicked our automaton from the wood. Alright, well let's nick the... You can have that. I'm going to have that automaton back. And oh, we've done a coal mining optimization. Lovely. Let's get our bunk houses done, so we can get some people some warmer houses. We're at the level on our coal, so we're all right for the moment. Put one engineer in there, and I might as well do one more automaton. At least that way I can have it running the hothouse, so everything is covered on the raw food industry. So at least all the main industries have got one automaton in them, and then I'll just get the second coal mine done once the other automaton's in. But I'm going to need to work on that. If it takes a day or so to build this automaton, I don't really care. Right, you found nothing at the windswept snowfield. What have you got over there? Snow-covered supplies and a snow crawler. Oh! What have you currently carrying? Some coal and some steel. Alright, sod it. Let's go back and grab those. We've got the lighter scout sleds anyway, so they are moving faster. So I can then go back, get the steam cores. That'll cover me for more coal mines and some coal mine upgrades, and that will mean I'll be alright for what I'm going to need. So I'm going to drop a steam hub in front of all of these, because I think we're going to move towards steam hubs for all of these instead of just the no, I didn't ask for that, you idiot. I wanted that. There we go. I can always turn them off and then turn them back on once they are required if temperature starts dropping more than one level. That can be handled easily with a heater in the building. We've still got day. Oh, got a load of wood left. Ah. Wonder if it might be worth us having a charcoal kiln in place as well. How are we doing with that? Are we doing all right with that? Look at that. It's lovely and warm now. Right, let's turn you off for now. Do that and turn you off. Don't need that for the moment. Our automaton's not yet been repaired by the engineer, so we're out of steel. Urgh. That means our guy's building our automaton. Lovely. Well, our guy is working on his steel at this moment in time. You are going to the Misty Valley, so you run over there. You've finished doing the bunkhouses, and let's have a look. Oh, we're going to do lighter scout sleds. I hadn't done it. Damn it. Alright, let's get the lighter scout sleds done. If only would. Right, we'll keep it on level 2 for now, because I know those guys are 2 hours away from where they're going. Coal pile depleted. That's one of those 2 done. What's that? Steam core needed. Yeah, give them a steam core. Oh. We will use that. Oh, okay. It only rises by 5%. Discontent will rise slightly. Don't care about that. Oh, I can turn off the other steam cores as well, or steam hubs now, because these aren't needing to be on at this moment in time. There we go. They're all at chilly, so they're all okay. Coal pile depleted and sold. Right, you lot can get in there and you can fill that. Oh, our automaton's finished. Good. Right, let's get him back in there. Oh, here we go. And you are at the Icefall mine, so you can go to the South Pass. Perfect. That's good. We've got our automaton is slowly but surely being made, and we're slowly recovering our steel. So we can start to look at upgrading some of the houses to bunk houses now, so then people won't complain about cold homes. Go. Cool. Lighter scout sleds are done, so they're going to start moving faster. And what have we got next? Generator heat upgrades, certainly. Steam steelworks. To do that, that only requires wood. So we need to be getting our steam, or our steel coming in a little bit better. Nice. So we'll run this one through. And we've got now. Okay, next coal and steel. Oh, you want the steam? You want any steam? Cores, you lying sods! Did say there might be steam cores there, so oh well. I was hoping both of them would have steam cores, but there we go. A bit disappointing, but yeah, at least we tried. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Let's get another bunkhouse in. Get 2 of them done. Because obviously we've got the automatons, so these are going to be coming in every all 24 hours, so that'll be good. So we're doing alright on sickness. We've only got 3 people who are sick, so that's not the end of the world. But we're still tapping out nicely on there. We've still got lots of food on the go. Doing alright at the moment. Right, you lot can go in there and help speed that little bugger up. So we've got the overtime work people are going to grumble about, but, you know, at the end of the day, they're going to have to grumble. There's nothing they can do about it at the moment. Until I can get the automatons in all these other locations. Oh, here we go. Temperature's dropping, so let's get these on the go before everything drops. Done. Back to chilly. Hot houses are chilly. Medical post is chilly, and cookhouse is cold. Right, good. They're all done. So how are we doing consumption? Alright, so even with just 1 coal mine, with just the basic unupgraded automaton, we are pulling in more than we are currently consuming with the heaters on and stuff, so that's alright.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Earn your bread? Earn your bloody keep. Be done with it. Automatons done. Hot house. Here you go. Lovely. Right, anyway. What we got there? Oh, South Parcel's got wood, so even you don't have bloody steam cores. You lying sons of buggers. Right, let's go check the stone ship out. Hopefully some of these, or somewhere, will have some bloody steam cores. Because at the moment, we're up a creek without a rowing implement. Right, so we've got 17 in there. Let's get another... What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? 5 homeless, that's fine. What do you got? Broken tree, nothing. Lone boulder and a supply depot. Alright, let's go see what the lone boulder's got hiding around it. That should be our steam steelworks done. Let's go and upgrade that. Steam's... get out of it. Steam steelworks, 40 wood, 15 steel, done. Right, let's upgrade that. And then we're going to need probably the next bit of work. Oh, what's up with you now? Huge success. Oh, there we go. Automatons can be used at medical facilities and the cost of automatons falls by 5%. Ah, oh well. Hoping we get better than that, but alright. Anything else I'm going to need? Let's get my medical post upgrade done. That'll be 10 steel, but we'll have to wait till that steel's finished. Got to wait for that building to upgrade. There we go, now we can start getting some more steel in. Oh no, it's going to go and get itself recharged. Damn it, come on man. Machine, whatever. Heart man, heart machine.
Night is coming.
Right, lone boulder, sod all there. Oh, research outpost. Snowbound dreadnought. Right, let's go see what the snowbound dreadnought's got us. Oh, the Frostland's opening up to us now. Come on, give me 10. 10, lovely. Thank you. Medical post upgrade, go. I know we're out of steel, that's because I'm trying to use as much of it as I can. Right, what do we got in here? Stone ship? Nothing. Damn you. Alright, let's go run towards the storm. Hedge me bets a bit there. Storm looks like it's relatively static at the minute. It's still got 17 days left. So I need to go and find another steam core before then, because I need to be able to get my second coal industry going. But that may end up being I have to go down the route of coal thumpers if this is going to carry on. Don't necessarily want to go down the road of coal thumpers, but you know, needs must when the devil drives. Okay, how are we getting on? Right, you are over there, and we've got steam cores. Steam cores. There we go, 3 steam cores. A lot of coal, a lot of steel. Right, you lot run back to the city because you've got enough resources on you now. I need you back as quickly as possible. Then we can get our next coal mine done, and then we can get our next automatons starting to grow. Right, there we go. Let's get that done. It'll come there, and of course it's got a funny shape to it all, hasn't it? It's not like I'm not short any wood at the moment, so I don't really care. Good. That is well covered. And there we go, temperature goes back up. How are we doing? We're still producing more than we're using, and we're at the top level of our we're at the capacity for our coal, so I'm not going to bother turning the heaters off at the moment because I don't think that's going to make a difference.
The work shift starts.
You lot are nearly done wherever you are. You got coal and steel. Nothing there other than that lot, so let's go to the isolated shelter. Bring you back towards our home. Good. That's cool. The coal mines are full. And we'll start looking at the generator power upgrade and putting the steam hubs on. Tell you what, let's, as it's 30 degrees, let's test something. Let's turn all you lot off and turn our steam hubs on. We'll just see how much difference that makes to our coal consumption. Right. There we go, let's see what that does. You're on 24 hours, so let's go. Bada 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 boom. Right, they're all on. What's that done to our coal consumption? So we're slightly behind on our coal consumption. That's fine. We can work with that. Hang on. Our cookhouse is in range of the steam hub, so I don't really need to worry too much about cookhouse insulation at this moment in time. Healthcare insulation, that's in range of the generator. Don't really need that for the moment. Right, let's go with the generator power upgrade. That is going to make a difference to our stuff, but at the moment I don't have too much to worry about with that. Oh, hang on, look at that. We're dropping 2 levels in, like, 3 days. Sheesh. I'm glad I've got the generator power upgrade. But better go and build some resource depots as well, I suppose. I need these for when the coal situation's better. Alright, well now we know we're a bit behind. Let's turn that on, that off. That on, that off. That on, that off. That on. That off, that on. Right, so you're all livable for now. I can probably turn all of you actually off, can't I? Right, so they're all back to being chilly. That way then I can have some resource depots and I can start to build up a little bit of coal. Yeah, you're staying at level 1. So I need the coal. Right, what else can I build? Generator efficiency. Yes, indeed. That will make me tap out nicely. And I've got my guy coming back with some steam cores, so I'll be able to get my you're livable for now. Let's get you in there because I need more steel. If I'm going to build another automaton, I need more steel. Oh, look at that lot. Thank you very much. Look at that indeed. Right, go to the lone boulder. Wow, we're absolutely filled in on everything here. So let's go and dump you into coal. Dump you into coal. And you're under construction, so you can be dumped into... Oh, I've got some steam cores! Got some steam cores. 3 more steam cores. You are going back to the city. Yeah, no, I told you to go back to the city. Go. Go, run. Run, Forrest, run! That way, I know I can build myself another automaton. That'll be... And I can build myself another coal mine. And I know I'm above where I need to be then. So we're apparently going to be getting a storm at some point. So at least knowing I'm covering up this lot, at least I'm in a better position. And how are we doing coal wise? Coal, we've got about 10 days of coal. Lovely, lovely. Right, we've got a temperature drop in a minute. So you can go with coal as well. At the moment we're still tons away from where we are. Good. Right, so that cold is okay because you're going to all have your heaters on. Right, let's turn all the heaters on for now. So at least we know they are prepared and ready. And I'm starting to get a bit of a backlog of my coal ready to be used. Right, what are you? You lot are all full up on steel because, well, I've got enough to do. So let's get 2 of you built.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Here we go. Everything's still chilly. You're cold. Let's turn you on.
Work time. Get back to work.
We're doing fine on food. Got loads of food, to be honest. Right, good. And then what we'll do is when in 24 hours, when it hits there, we will end up turning on all the steam hubs and we'll upgrade the generator to level 2. And I can do, because this is nearly done. Yep, there we go, generator efficiency. So that's going to work even better in our favour. So now if we look at what this is, we see we've got a nice big gap between the two. That's lovely. And you are back with even more food, more steam cores, everything. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's get you out there to the South Pass. At least you are nearby to where that one is, the rock formation. But I wanted to get the steam cores back. Oh, now what are you complaining about? Stuck automaton! Oh, shut down the automaton for 24 hours. It's only wood. We've got tons of it at the minute. And we're about to get another one. Oh, hello, now what? Serious accident. Can't afford it. Tough shit. Right, you're up. There we go. You can go in there then. Actually, no, you can go in the coal. I need the coal. Right. Where are you? You're at the Lone Boulder. You can go to the research outpost. But I think we're pretty much an hour and 10 minutes. So we will leave that there. And so yeah, if you've enjoyed that, please do consider dropping a comment down below on your thoughts or any suggestions on how to move this one forward. And ooh, got an amputee now. I need to deal with that in a minute. And if you've enjoyed it, please do throw a like. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. You know, it does help the channel. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much indeed. You take care now. Alright, bye bye.